follow me on Instagram, which apparently is over there, I don't know why I did that. But anyway, if you follow me on Instagram, you will notice that I like to do a lot of stand-up paddleboarding and other outdoor activities. And lately I've been constantly finding trash every time I go out, particularly paddleboarding, but also some other activities. And I make it a habit to always try to bring some trash in if I see some that I can grab. And some of it's dirty, and I don't. Every time I go out, I think, oh, I should have brought a trash bag or something with me, but then I'm bringing trash bags that maybe aren't getting fully utilized and throwing those away, and that's its own problem. So today, I decided to make a reusable trash bag that I can bring with me when I'm paddling or hiking or whatever, and pick up any trash that I see, keep it separated from my gear, and make sure I don't lose it again. Often I just strap stuff to my board, and it could easily fall off. This is another one of those videos where I'm not going to go into a great amount of detail on how I made the bag. This was some scrap material that I happened to have, so the size of the bag was dictated by the material I had on hand. If you want to make a bag like this, the Stuff Sack video I have on my channel goes into a greater detail about how to make a bag similar to this style. For this project, I decided to use my Singer 237. It's a good choice for thin fabrics, like the mesh fabric that I'm using. I randomly chose one end of my piece of fabric to be the opening, and I'm just putting a double hem, rolling the fabric over twice to make a hem in that end of the fabric. And yes, knowing that cats will generate more views of my videos, I've carefully trained Bobbin to jump onto my sewing table whenever a camera is turned on. After sewing the double hem, I folded the piece in half and sewed it together to form a tube. Then I turned the piece right side out so I could sew back over the seam to capture the raw edge. Now it's time to sew the bottom closed. That's the end that did not get the double hem sewn into it. And I turned the piece back inside out for this part of the process. Now to turn it right side out again so I can capture the raw edge on this seam. And then my presser foot got caught in the mesh. And now I separate my Velcro pieces in the most intimidating manner possible. By the way, I just happened to pull this piece of Velcro out of my stash and it was already cut the perfect length. Maybe the best dog I've ever had. I sewed the strip of hook to one side of the bag opening and the strip of loop to the other side of the bag opening. No real surprise. Next, I sewed the male and female pieces of a side release buckle to each end of a strip of 3/4 inch nylon webbing. I often use one of my portable walking foot sewing machines for sewing webbing, but you can see that a standard domestic sewing machine can do it just fine. This piece of webbing serves not only to hold the side release buckle pieces, but also to act as a stiffener for the roll top closure I'm making. It gets sewn to the back side of one of the strips of Velcro. Yep, ran out of bobbin thread. This roll top closure is commonly seen on dry bags and ultralight backpacks. It should keep small items from falling out better than a drawstring closure. So that's how I made my way overcomplicated reusable trash bag for when I'm stand-up paddleboarding or hiking or whenever I have an opportunity to take trash out of nature. by the way, I'm sure none of you who are watching this do this, but whoever is continuing to let your trash end up out in the water or in the woods, could you stop? I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.